This is a short video that explains many facets of iSPIRT which you may not be already knowing, although you are involved in some parts of it. This is a house tour which explains what iSPIRT does. iSPIRT, as you are aware, is a think tank which puts country first and the industry second. A strong Indian product industry is a necessity. India needs to join the global race for product innovation and business innovation. A key industry like this requires a 10-year long period to build up. We recognize that the key capabilities can be harnessed and impediments removed over this period through a collective effort, and some of you as volunteers have joined us in enabling this capability. In the last couple of years, we have been able to establish a volunteer model with a good polycentric governance mechanism. We have been able to work with various government bodies, trying to figure out how we can improve the environment for doing business out of India, and then also try to establish business connections within India and globally to enable businesses to grow further. Our job is not complete. We need your active participation to really see that we go further on this journey.
iSPIRT is about creating public goods to make India as a product nation. We've created this home tour which allows you to get access to the various things being done within iSPIRT. The first initiative or the first pillar is really around the playbook pillar, which is focused around adding value to product entrepreneurs and how entrepreneurs can learn from each other. The second is focused on the market catalyst, where we are trying to create initiatives which will add value to the buyer community. So we've got initiatives like Intech 50, the M&A Connect program, and the software adoption initiative itself. The third pillar is focused around policies, where we are trying to create a policy enabling ecosystem which helps the product entrepreneur and also helps government at large. You will hear more about that in this video. So welcome you again for this tour, and let's dive into all these initiatives. Let's begin with the first pillar, which is playbooks, and I'll request my colleague Rajan to talk about the playbooks.
Roundtable is a form of playbook. This format is for product entrepreneurs who have reached some traction, what we call as happy confused stage. Happy that they've got some traction, but confused that they don't know what to do forward. In this format, we bring in product entrepreneurs together in a very intimate gathering so that they can open up and discuss real challenges that they're facing in their startups. These discussions are facilitated by expert practitioner entrepreneurs who we call as mavens, and these folks act as a trust catalyst and share real life examples that can be learning that can be directly and immediately applied in the startups. We are doing about 2 roundtables every month, and to make sure that we consistently improve the experience of these sessions, we gather feedback in terms of word of mouth quotient, and this is done by calculating the net promoter score. Last year, our average net promoter score was an 80. Pretty good score. Apple iPhone has a net promoter score of 70. These mavens, these expert in-saddle practitioner entrepreneurs, share their knowledge and bring in tacit knowledge into the ecosystem so that we all can benefit and become successful in what we do.
Product Nation's boot camps are intense sessions where we bring practitioners into a single place and we focus on a single topic and exchange a lot of information, war stories, and it's really a period of very intense learning. Now, these are very exclusive and you have to be invited by your peers. For example, we had a SaaSX in Chennai where we got together about 15 or 20 SaaS founders who exchanged, fairly detailed information about CRM, customer acquisition, and so on and so forth for a whole day. And it was a huge success. A couple of years ago, we had a Product Nation bootcamp in Pune where we had a 2-day session on various topics where we again got together various startup co-founders at different levels of the company's progress. Now, our biggest success was, and our longest, was last summer when we had Innovate Delhi, where we got together about 115 or 120 practitioners from Stanford for a 3-week session. Boot Up India is our next major initiative. And in Boot Up India, what we really want to do is to fix the neglect of bootstrap startups by media, by investors, by even customers.
At iSPIRT, we believe in the power of the community to share its learnings and data to help other entrepreneurs. We believe that this data can be made available for free to help other entrepreneurs grow their businesses and to make India a product nation. We've released a Jumpstart guide for SaaS entrepreneurs to help them in desk selling and marketing. This is based on roundtables we held across the country over the last couple of years. We've released an M&A report tallying up the acquisitions that have happened in the last couple of years in product companies in India. And we've released an index of the top software companies in India, their market caps and employment, and the growth that's generated as well. All this out of a sense of mission to make India a product nation.
Some of our initiatives are designed to help product companies from India access markets in other countries. For example, the Great Tech Rocket Ships to the UK initiative that we did along with the UK TI is designed to help entrepreneurs explore opportunities in UK. Likewise, the Atithi initiative gives you mentoring and free office space in Silicon Valley. It's quite amazing what entrepreneurs helping other entrepreneurs can do.
Now that we are in the midway of the house tour, let's talk about Market Catalyst.
I run the M&A Connect program at iSPIRT, where we help connect Indian startups to US acquirers for investments, business development, and eventual M&A. Mergers and acquisitions follow a power law, and the power law says that for every large deal, there has to be 10 smaller deals, and for every one of those small deals, there has to be 10 even smaller deals. And that's what we do in the M&A Connect program at iSPIRT. We help make those small deals happen. Last year, we did 1 deal a quarter. This year, we're going to do 1 deal a month. And next year, we should be doing 1 deal a week. So very excited times. Stay tuned.
We want to open up the Indian SME market to Indian product entrepreneurs. Currently, the cost of acquisition in this sector is so high that the market penetration is extremely low. At a never-seen-before one-to-one buyer education and category marketing at scale, we want to open up this market to the entire software product companies. We also have a unique on-the-field coaching and training to help these ISVs become better at sales. With this entire process, we hope to open up the 6.5 million buyers and turn them from latent buyers into potential buyers of software products.
It's extremely difficult to get a meeting with a big name CIO in the US. Even if you get, you have to travel all the way to US just to meet them. Extremely difficult proposition. Imagine what if I tell you that 15, 20, 30 US CIOs actually come to Bangalore to meet you and to see your product. Am I daydreaming? Nirvana? It's true. iSPIRT's Intech 50, the platform, provides you this opportunity to actually bring the best 50 B2B startup companies from India to meet the global CIOs in a 2-day interaction. This, we believe, is the ultimate business platform. The magician behind this is Piyush Singh, who himself is a Fortune 500 CIO, and he totally believes in this product nation. He has not only believes it, he actually gone and infected many of his peer CIOs to embrace it.
The software product industry is driving a shift from academic credentials to achievement credentials. Respect sets a clear guidelines about what achievements are necessary and qualify someone for an internship in this industry. This will help students determine what they should study and will help us develop a talent pipeline that growing startups need. You'll hear more about this initiative in the coming months.
We are at the last leg of the house tour. Now let's talk policy.
Our policy engine is in place. We are having some real impact because it's not just about giving point solutions to policies, but we are actually looking at systemic solutions by coming up with unique policies that we think can really change the country when it comes to product industry. And the unique thing about us as a think tank is that we're not just only looking at creating these policies or helping create these policies, but we are also looking at getting them implemented. And therefore, I think we are in a pretty unique position in the level of impact and traction we are having with senior policymakers. So, would love to talk to each one of you about this and how we can really take policy and use policy as a lever to essentially have greater impact.
Aadhaar is a great example of a country-scale platform that can transform India over time. We are now architecting, designing with a sense of mission, the next set of game-changing platforms for India. These include goods and services tax network, which needs to manage billions of invoices, NPCI's unified payment API for the next generation mobile payments, and Government of India deities eSign API, which can bring digital signature to the masses. These platforms are completely open API based, quite like Aadhaar, and we expect many products and applications to be integrated, working on top of them. We at iSPIRT Open API team are very excited to be influencing, needless to say, on a completely pro bono basis, all these platforms towards the larger goal of Digital India.
The Indian software service industry is over $100 billion worth of revenue today. This software industry was created, built by entrepreneurs in the last 25 years. The Indian software product industry, we believe, will be $100 billion in the next 10 to 12 years, in half that time. And that the green shoots of that have already emerged in the country, with a number of companies scaling up to international levels. However, last year, half the companies which were funded by early stage investors were structured outside the country. This year, we expect 60 to 70% of these companies to be funded but structured outside the country, which I truly believe, and iSPIRT believes, will be a loss to the nation. A loss to the nation of assets, potential unicorns who will list outside the country. Hence, the iSPIRT List in India program. The List in India program encourages the companies to stay in India, structure in India, grow on Indian consumers and customers as well as international customers, and potentially list in the country.
There is a Skype moment in the payments ecosystem. Today, there's a transformation across the globe, and India is going to be at the forefront thanks to the pioneering work our team is doing. We are poised to make a transformation to 5 million businesses over the next 5 years. This transformation in the payments industry will make a significant impact to the economy of the country simply by reducing the 11 days time it takes for a payment to happen between businesses to make it instantaneously. This is the work which is fundamentally being done by the team in iSPIRT, and the country, which is at an inflection point, is poised to benefit immensely. We are proud to be associated.
Many things are happening at iSPIRT. We are working with the government for proper implementation of the fund-of-fund schemes. Same time working at cybersecurity labs under the SETU program, enabling the government to adopt challenge grants under the Atal Innovation Project. At the same time, educating the government to buy products and not projects alone. and devising policies which will enable software patents for the Indian innovators rather than the MNCs.
I hope you enjoyed the house tour of iSPIRT. As you can see, we are doing a lot to build an ecosystem that would create some of the best products in the world, some of the best solutions that India has to offer to the world. And this has been possible, all this has been possible through open source inspired, volunteer led model. Of course, there is a lot that is required to be done to make India a product nation. And if you would like to be part of this movement, please come and speak to one of us.